A couple was trapped 10,000 meters in the sky. To find a chance of survival, Amy climbed to the top of the hot air balloon. When she tried to open the valve, she discovered that the cold air had frozen it shut. No matter how hard she pulled, the valve wouldn't move at all. But Amy was only one step away from living, so she refused to give up. Trembling, she stood up. She lifted her foot and stomped down again and again. Seeing the valve still unmoved, she didn't hesitate and kept repeating the action. On the third stomp, the valve finally opened a small gap. Feeling the hot air starting to escape, Amy quickly jammed her foot into the opening, then fixed her shoe firmly over the leak. After doing this, she flipped back into the basket, but when she saw James curled up in the corner, she sensed something was wrong and rushed to him, calling his name over and over, but her calls vanished like stones sinking into the sea. No response. Just when Amy was about to accept that James had died, James suddenly woke up as if by a miracle. It turned out he had only passed out from lack of oxygen. At this point, the hot air balloon was at 7,000 meters altitude, and they had already been away from the ground for an hour. As they admired the breathtaking view, Amy suddenly noticed the snowflakes in the air had stopped moving. Terrified, she realized the balloon was dropping rapidly. If this continued, they would crash and die instantly upon landing. The two immediately began reducing weight, throwing everything in the basket overboard, but the amount removed wasn't enough to slow their fall. Seeing Amy panic, James realized the truth. The heaviest thing wasn't the items in the basket. After making a difficult decision, he told Amy to climb onto the ropes. James then cut the ropes connecting the basket. The basket had become a burden to their survival. Once the last rope was cut, the balloon's speed visibly decreased, but even at this rate, a safe landing was impossible. With experience on her side, Amy made a final decision. She wanted to sacrifice herself to further reduce weight, to stop her from doing something foolish. James thought quickly. He decided to cut the ropes beneath the balloon, turning the balloon into a parachute. As Amy watched in shock, James sliced through the ropes under the balloon. The hot air balloon transformed into a parachute, and under the blessing of luck, the two survived the seemingly impossible ordeal. The data James collected above was later recognized by scientists, making a major contribution to meteorology. Amy also continued flying the hot air balloon she loved.